Hey everyone, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, we are reviewing the Maui Gym Onshore sunglasses. But first off, link today's video sponsor, our own website, shadereviewstore.com, the absolute best place to buy designer sunglasses, up to 80% off the original MSRP. Again, the website there is shadereviewstore.com. Check it out. So let's go ahead and pop these sunglasses on face and talk about the dimensions. These have 58mm lenses and an 18mm bridge. And this is the standard and only size of these sunglasses that Maui Gym produces. And the sizing of this pair is definitely designed to fit the average person very, very well. So if you do buy a pair of these sunglasses, the chances are very high that they're going to fit your face nicely. And these frames are also equipped with Maui Gym spring hinges, so they're going to bend out and give a custom fit to the face. As you can see, it'll fit somebody with a face size much bigger than mine, and they're just gonna kind of come in nicely here around the ear, but they're not too tight. These frames are Maui Gym's blue-black stripe fade. So they have this absolutely beautiful kind of color here, which looks really, really nice. So they start out pretty blue here at the top, then they kind of fade to a more clear color here at the bottom. I think that definitely adds a really cool style to these frames. And then on the inside, it actually is a gray material, which is pretty interesting as well. Wasn't expecting that when I bought the pair of sunglasses actually, but I do kind of like that gray material. And then as far as lenses go, these have Maui Gym's blue Hawaii mirrored lenses, which look absolutely beautiful when wearing these outdoors, and they're going to reflect the outside world. Now, as far as the lens quality here, these are very, very good. These are Maui Gym's absolute best optical clarity lenses. They're Maui Gym's super thin glass, which are 20 to 32% lighter than traditional glass lenses, which means you can wear these frames all day long without any discomfort for the most part. These frames come in at 40 grams. And most of that weight is here on the lenses, but they do have a very good balance here. And I have worn these frames for over 8 hours without it leaving red marks on the nose. And speaking of the nose, these actually have these really nice rubberized nose rests or nose pads here, which feel absolutely great on the nose, and it's gonna help the frame stick to the face as well. Now they also have the same type of rubberized material on the inside temples of the frames, which actually kind of comes into the outside temple as well, giving it a really interesting look. I don't know if I like that look or if I hate the look. It's definitely very interesting to have a little bit of the rubber showing, but of course that's mostly covered by the ear, so others aren't really going to see this when you have the frames on the face, but definitely an interesting kind of little styling cue right there. These frames are made in Italy, and they say here in the inner right temple of the frames, they say Maui Gym with the model number, the lens dimensions, and they say 100% made in Italy. The build quality here is definitely really good. They feel like a very solid pair of sunglasses, but mostly what you're paying for here with a pair of Maui Gym sunglasses, of course, is their amazing optical clarity lens. And every pair of Maui Gym sunglasses has polarized lenses, which are going to block 99% of glare, which is really important if you're at the beach or something like that. Now the frame material here is made out of Maui Gym's nylon material, and they're gonna squeak just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but just a little bit of squeaking, which is pretty common for nylon pair of frames. And they definitely do feel really good. They do have a metal stem that runs down all the way to the ear rest. So you can heat up these frames and bend them out and give a custom fit to your face as well if they're a little bit too tight or if they are a little bit too loose. And the spring hinge isn't able to make a good fit. You can definitely heat these up super easily as well. Now, of course, like every pair of Maui Gym sunglasses, we can see a little painted on Maui Gym logo here in the top right corner of the lens. And then if we move down to the outside temples, we can see a little embedded Maui Gym logo on both the left and the right hand temple of the frames. It's pretty discreet and not too loud. Personally, I don't like logos on my frames, but I think they do a decent job with making these still look pretty classy and nice. These frames come in a ton of different colorways on Maui Gym's website. This pair is by far my favorite with their blue Hawaii lenses. I think my second favorite would be their chocolate fade with HCl bronze lenses. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below directly to these sunglasses on Maui Gym's official website if you are interested in picking up a pair for yourself. The MSRP is $279 directly from the website again, so I'm going to leave that link in the description down below. Now, as far as coverage from the sun goes, these frames are not going to offer the best coverage from the sun. So here up top, you can see there is a little bit of a gap that lets sunlight in unprotected. And then here on the sides, again, there's a pretty big gap that lets sunlight in unprotected, but they also do have a very nice Antarfectant material here on the back side of the lens, which is going to greatly reduce sunlight coming in and bouncing off the lens. so it's not that important to have good coverage, but at the end of the day, if sunlight is going directly into your eye, it's still going to cause some eye discomfort. Overall, I would say these definitely have below average coverage from sun, especially considering it is a pair of Maui Jim sunglasses. Usually they have very good coverage from sun, but I do like the way these frames look on face. I think they look really, really good. And unfortunately, that's usually the case when it comes to a pair of sunglasses that look really good on my face. They're not going to offer good coverage from the sun here. But that being said, they still are great to wear at the beach. They're great to wear all day long. It's just if you're like doing something like driving for a really, really long time and the sunlight's coming in right at that specific angle, it definitely can be annoying. But other than that, you're good to go. Well, let me know what you think about this pair of sunglasses in the comment section down below. I'm definitely very interested to see what you guys have to say about this pair. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below, and I'll catch you all in the next one.